Welcome. This is your Option Monster Volatility Sonar Report. From the floor of the CBOE, I'm Jamie Tyrrell with Group 1 Trading. Well, the story today is still yesterday's giant sell-off. S&P 500, Dow, both down 5% yesterday after Treasury Secretary Geithner unveiled the TARP plan, which many market participants didn't think had enough details in it, enough details fleshed out on the original announcement. The Secretary spoke today, said that's fine if the market's disappointed. It's just going to be a while until they can finalize everything in the plan. So today we've been up a little bit, nothing approaching even getting back a small percentage of the losses from yesterday, but S&P 500 up 3 or 4 points, Dow up in the neighborhood of 40 points. That's the type of thing we've seen so far today. So looking at these 2 days together, the VIX has gone from 43 to 46, back down to 45 on the front month future. So with a big 5-point sell-off, many people would expect the VIX to have popped even more than it did. But a day and a half later, we're only 2 points higher, or 2 points higher than we were before the sell-off started, and a lot of people just had this type of movement priced into the 45 level of the VIX, and this hasn't materially changed the way people are feeling about the market. In February, we expire in a week. Today is Wednesday, so we have Thursday, Friday, and Tuesday. 3 full trading days left to expiration, and those 55, 60, 65 calls are starting to decay. They're starting to take out their value. So the 60s right now are 35-cent bid. Now, as we close this expiration cycle, one thing we look at is open interest. It can tell you where you might see volume the next few days. The most volume is on those upside calls. Now those 60s, you can remember a firm 2 weeks ago bought those 60s. They bought 30,000 60s, paying mostly 85 cents, a number of other prices, and they also bought the March 60s, the April 60s, and May 60s. So all of that open interest on the upside is one firm who bought just a ton of upside. So are they going to sell it out now that they can get only 35 cents for it, or are they going to elect to hold it into expiration? That's what we're going to see unfold the next few days. If they do come to sell that, you're going to see a lot of activity on the upside, a lot of less demand for the upside, because you'll have a seller of some massive positions. So that's what we got going on in February. We had an interesting trade in June, the June 27.5 puts. We just added that strike due to a customer request, and so on those June 27.5 puts, the customer sold those 1,000 times for $1.35. So that's the activity. The customer requested them last week, and then today we see the customer come in with an order on them. So 1,000 times they sold them for $1.35. The customer could perhaps be saying they don't see the VIX going down below 27.5. So that's what we got going here. 3 full days till February expiration. Check back for more. We'll have a lot more details coming to the end of the week. Jamie Tyrrell, Option Monster.
Folks, if you watch Jamie Tyrrell present great information about the VIX every day, information that can help you make money, and you want to understand more about it, well, you should consider coming to our Invest Like a Monster conference in New York City, Saturday, March 7th. It'll be a fantastic event. We've got Mark Fisher, one of the biggest energy traders in the world. Mark normally charges $2,500 for a one-day event. Mark Fisher is one of the headliners at this event. We've got my brother, Pete Najarian from Fast Money. We've got Guy Adami from Fast Money. We've got Vince Farrell from Soleil Securities. I'm going to be there. This is going to be one of the biggest events in New York City. It's going to be Saturday, March 7th at the Sheraton, and I can't encourage you enough, folks, if you've always wanted to learn more about the VIX, if you want to learn more about options, how to position yourself to make money in bull markets, bear markets, whatever, this is an event you really should not miss. I know I sound like a salesman there, but it's $149. Folks, the one we did here in Chicago sold out in 2 weeks, so make sure you don't miss out. There is limited seating available, and there is no upselling. We're not going to get you into the room and then say, well, you can't get out of the room until you buy a $5,000 seminar or a $10,000 seminar. We're going to give you solid all-day information from 8 in the morning until 4 in the afternoon, so you can mix and mingle with the folks that you've been listening to all day. All of that only at the Invest Like a Monster Conference in New York City, Saturday, March 7th. We hope to see you there.